Are you ready for the major? No! I said, are you ready for the AniMajor?
The Mag PA combo, I'm just waiting to see who picks up what to get some more clarity. We got a position for Winter Wyvern.
This Pango 4 position pickup as do have a bit of training going on back at bottom lane. It looks like they might be able to get the kill here. Q is just setting up for a Splinter Blast. He knows he's dead. He's just trying to do as much damage.
I know they could play this lineup defensive, you know, you have Mag PA try to hold down the fort.
Yeah, but sit on the triangle for 20 minutes and wait for PA to win.
Like, I think EG would win the game like that. LGD are winning the lane really hard, but as long as you don't feed and you get some levels, I think this is like sort of expected.
Big rotation from nothing to say. He's gotten on top of Gabby. Gabby, he's gonna try. He doesn't have a jump, actually. He's just dead. He's gonna try and clear out the creep wave as best as possible, though LGD not wants to back down from this fight, it seems. They're gonna now force out the coil from Armel just to be able to save himself. They need more TNC members, though. They're actually going to hop in on Boomy. He's really going to try and do this one. Gabby's now here. He's going to jump onto Faith Beyond. He's so tanky as a Dragon Knight that he may eventually go down, but it's going to cost TNC a lot. In fact, Faith Beyond doesn't even die. Gabby's now going to find a way out of here. Armel jumps to his orb to be able to stop the healing sound of Faith Beyond, but he's already healthy enough, and Gabby is just going to die a second time. Double kill for Innocence, and Armel may have stopped this push onto the tower and may be able to get the deny.
So much pressure for LGD, and Ame, he's farming up a storm.
Beyond even just sitting here. Armel, they're going to spot him out. Now Armel is going to be forced to jump into the silence, but he actually does use his silence to be able to get just out of range. Rupture damage is coming in. Armel is just on a sliver here. He's got another orb. He's going to be able to jump away. A beautiful RP from Boke is going to be able to skewer 2 heroes into the tier 2, but the problem is Cold Embrace stop much of the damage. And Tim's, who's still just a level 4 Pango, doesn't do a damn thing in this team fight. I kind of assumed that he needs an early blink with the puck, but no, he's actually going to sustain items with the mech. They're going to try and catch him out here, but very smart TP by him. Oh, actually, he Winter's Curse a creep, which was barely in range of the Magnus. Q, you goddamn genius.
That was amazing. That was such a good play from Q. I was just about to say, this Magnus just made the play of the game. He got his team back into it because they wasted Exo, they wasted DK for him. But Q, he just completely changes the state of the game with
magic
one
damage
play.
Coming in over the Cold Embrace. See if they can burst down this Dragon Knight, and they will. Now they have the Rolling Boulder that's going to be chasing after Nothing to Say. He swiftly does dodge it. Does manage to put a little bit of drain onto Armel. The cookie actually goes down, gets him out of the drain. Gabby, meanwhile, is unsure if he can commit. Throws out a bit of daggers.
A lot of your job as a support in Dota is not to necessarily live, but to make the enemy course overcommit.
Okay, they had the vision here. They just straight up go, but look at Faith Beyond. He managed to get the stun out. That allows the Winter Curse to be able to go down, keeping Q alive. The shots, oh man, he managed to just dodge so much. Ultimately, Swashbuckle finishes him off. Still though, Boke is going to be falling here, and Boomy actually gets swallowed up by Ame, who's running around like a madman right now. He has built up some serious speed.
And then that was really close. I think it was just unfortunate. Like, TNC saw the opportunity. They almost came back into the game there, but Armel actually didn't have a TP. So a little bit low to comms. A good reinitiation, though.
Yeah, they can Roshan with this lineup. Boomy is going to be breaking the smoke here from LGD. They managed to get the stun there. Rolling Thunder is going to come out, though. Hits a couple of heroes, but I don't think they want to fight into this exorcism, or maybe they do. Armel's actually gunning for it. He's going to go straight for the Dragon Knight. The magic damage isn't quite enough, but now they have the Mortimer's Kisses raining in as well. The Winter's Curse is going to be able to grab the mag and pull him over as the Pango is about to finish up the Wyvern. They do manage to get him with the kisses. Why? He's going to be coming up next as Gabby's gunning for him. Nothing to Say. The RP pulls him and Ame together. They're putting out some good cleave damage, but it's not quite enough. The Bloodseeker's fighting through it all. If he gets another kill, he keeps on healing himself. Nothing to Say with the exorcism still out as well.
Taking risks to try to come back in this game, and that's a mark of a good team.
Yeah,
they're
smoking in. They see double damage. Everyone's going to be fighting over that one. Armel's going to be grabbing him, but he already got stunned up, and now he's going to be silenced up as well. Oh, this puck is in trouble. The Rolling Thunder tries to be able to intercept, but Armel ultimately does die. Now it's Ame. Oh, they managed to get the Winter's Curse on the Rolling Boulder with the PA right next to him, so they're both very likely to fall here. Sure enough, they do, and that low health allows Ame to be able to chase down Boomy. Gets that extra +1 kill. 4 down on the side of TNC, just outside of the Roshan. LGD is wise to it. They back up, and if the TNC's not careful, they're going to get caught here. Nothing to Say was hiding in the trees. Now Faith Beyond is back into it, a silence into a stun, and there goes Armel. And the rest of TNC has to give up any pretense of a team fight without their mid laner. But they're ruptured up on Gabby. He has to go for a TP out, and he stuns. Dragon Tail's not quite there And it looks like Boke, okay, they're going to chase him all the way down to the tier 3 here. The Pango's coming in. Can he Rolling Thunder stop some of this? They do give the cookie away to Boke, and he managed to skewer himself away to safety. Now, nothing to say. Awkward position, but he managed to juke the stun there. Oh, and Tim's runs into the side of the wall there. Snap judgment, but wasn't a bad call from Boke whatsoever. And Armel, oh, catching him with the Blink Dragon Tail stun. Dragonite? Was that the hero I just saw that on? All right.
You did.
Damn. That is cool. Boomy in the pit here, gonna cookie himself out. PSG.LGD are certainly gonna, oh, what an RP with the coil combo. They're gonna be able to skewer snap a bunch of heroes. Ame's a little bit low. Gabby's gonna be able to jump onto him. Can they finally get the kill on the carry of LGD? He actually hits the hard camp to be able to heal himself up with the Satanic and the heals, but it's not enough. Gabby is too big. He actually managed to win that man fight. Down for 80 seconds. LGD is still pursuing, though, with nothing to say, but without the exorcism, he doesn't do that much damage. They're going to go for a TP out, but Bulk comes right back with a skewer, gives up his life to be able to stop that TP away from nothing to say. They're just bit by bit poking at these two heroes. Gabby now making the commitment here, wants to be able to make sure he doesn't die to nothing to say, but he's got the talent. He's throwing out Crypt Swarm after Crypt Swarm and does manage to kill the carry of TNC. Still trying to get away here. TNC chasing after him. He's out of mana now. They know he's got no more offensive spells, so they're just going to stick onto him as best as possible, and I think they've got him here. Unless the Winter Wyvern, Jin Q, they've got to kill him fast. Otherwise, the Winter Scourge is going to be coming in. It goes out, but the Death Prophet's already dead, and Armel has slid away. As a result, it looks like Tim's, he may end up dying here, burning out from the Arctic Burn. He does fall. Armel chasing after Jin Q, though, has him low enough. Almost finished him off, but the Cold Embrace is going to keep him alive. Armel out of spells. He's got a silence up, but he doesn't have the distance right now. Boomy looking to approach. They get the silence. Oh, but he turns around and kills him, dropping the gem. As a result, Jin Q trades himself for Armel. Boomy's on the hunt for the gem and a TP away, but he doesn't have TP. He's going to have to just run his way back. It's a 5-on-5 battle right now for the gem. Let's see if Innocence, he drops a ward just to be able to spot him, but Boomy, in turn, denies the ward. He takes away the Ghost Scepter with the enchant, dispels him. The Winter Wyvern's coming over with the courier to be able to spot him out, instantly picks up the gem to make sure there's no enemy courier shenanigans.
And it doesn't proc, you continue to have the True Strike. So if PA BKBs and you hit him, you will always have True Strike on him until your Winter procs, yeah.
That is fascinating. Rupture being used on Boke right now. Ame is sitting on him and looks to be able to kill him while he's still silenced out. Now they're going to chase after Boomy. Tim's probably wants to just roll back to safety. Oh, he got clipped on the wall. Uh-oh. He's going to go ahead and pop his shard here to try and blink away, and he does. And he could have stopped the blink dagger, but he would have rolled deeper into the base. So I think he just didn't think about the blink.
Yeah.
But jump in. Do you manage? Oh, Cookie's actually going to be able to get a two-man stun. Ame's a little bit of trouble. Oh, the dagger did 1,400 damage. They're going to be able to finish him off. That's the first life without Gabby having to commit. As long as Armel can get away here, this is a pretty good trade-off. Gabby's now going to commit, using the BKB, but he went for the Enchantress. The Enchantress has the level 20 talent. She's so hard to bring down. Oh, no. TNC. Can Armel get out? No. Swept up by the Dragon Flames, and the rest of the team managed to take the mid lane of Barracks. Now LGD looks to be able to get away. Not cleanly, though. They're going to have to leave Innocence behind. Why? Falls. 80 seconds for him. They're going to chase after nothing to say. They know no exorcism, no cheese. They're feeling it right now. They do Dragon Tail stuff, but it bounces back off the Lotus Orb, and they manage to get him out of sight. Like Gabby, though, is taking so much damage. Ame actually wins in the 1v1. He takes him down. Now going to go for Armel as well. Armel managed to phase shift Dual Scepter a little bit more. Can he kill Jin Q? He's going to be able to jump away to his orb. Gabby's back with a secondary life here, but Ame is seriously cleaning up this team fight. Gets the silence, gets the stun from Faith Beyond, chasing down more heroes. Armel, he's a liability at this point with how low he is. Boke actually all the way underneath the tower. That's where he managed to get that kill. Ame gets the ultra kill and looks for Gabby, who's hiding away in the trees, and said, please, not me, not me. More buybacks coming in. They're going to use Boke to try and skewer him back to the fountain here, but this double damage Bloodseeker will not quit. Rampage for Ame. It's Armel and it's Gabby, and it's time for them to go. If they want to stop Megas, they have to go soon. A little bit of a poke from Armel. Looks like they're going to have to go for Megas, but Faith Beyond, he's going to force the action first. Managed to get the silence, trying to prevent him from being able to jump back to the fountain, but because of the Satanic dispelling off the silence, he does get back to safety. Now jumping in. Oh, he broke and kills the Bloodseeker. He died just like that. It's gonna be Megas, but TNC are showing they could still hold. Now going for Faith Beyond. Gabby looking for more of those crits, but it's nothing to say who is a problem for him. They're focusing on the tanky Dragon. Okay, a crit finishes them off, gives a little bit of bumper to Gabby in heals. They go for another break. Nothing to say. Has the Eon disc though, so they're gonna have to back away. The silence onto Gabby. He has to turn and fight. He has to heal up as much as possible. Cookie, a little bit of distance. He heals up more, but he's psyched up. Damage coming out for the exorcism. Not quite enough. He jumps to the creeps, heals more and more. A dagger comes out, but it's not enough. Why? Finally gets the shot that puts him in the dirt. 2 minutes for him. Armel looking to be able to kill the Death Prophet here. Boomy sees he's low. He's going to give him the assist, but nothing to say. Is just too damn good. He's too damn fast, and he puts out too much damage. TNC are all going to fall and drop the GG as LGD will finally clean up this game.
It's a Leshrac.
Wow.
Okay.
So PSG come into this
All in.
series, and yeah.
And how so? What is he supposed to do?
It's usually okay because Link is a 40. Oh, they're going on mid with TP.
Why? He's trying to get the clocks, and he does manage to snatch him inside of that one, but the roll-in is coming out from Tims. They might be able to kill the Clockwork, but Armel is certainly in trouble. First blood goes to him, but he almost immediately falls, and it looks like Tim is gonna die as well. Nothing to say is back in the game as a result of that. That's not there is then taking a free lane somewhere.
And supports
He's
that there
getting
gets to get
his
this home, and then you have both supports at level 10, you hit another timing. With Dota.
Oh, they just barely managed to get the Phoenix there, and inside of the cogs, they do manage to finish off the Clockwork. Faith Beyond had to turn around and go for that kill onto Boke, and he got it, but it's going to cost him his life as Armel. So if Razor's ever going to rotate to a side lane, that's your time to pressure the mid lane as much as possible. Ame, he may be in trouble here. The Cold Feet should be able to root him down. Now he's hoping to just get as many spins as possible to kill Tims. Isn't actually doing anything for you because he doesn't have the Manta just yet. And now it may be slowed down even more as they do have the Ice Blast over the top that should make sure that Ame falls here. Now PSG.LGD is still going to take a team fight here. The hook shot into the split earth. Nice combo onto Armel. It does trade out cores. Tims looking for a roll away, but the battery assault is, of course, going to stop that.
I haven't seen much of this Eternal Shroud item. Like when it first came out, I was seeing it.
Smooth from Y, managed to use his hook shot onto Ame to get away. The Diffuser play, now the Boundless Strike, still slowing him down enough that they'll catch up to him here. The Earth Spirit's actually going to be able to roll onto Faith Beyond. Faith Beyond's in trouble. He activates his damage, but they're just going to run after him here. Anybody to cut down the tree? Oh, the Phoenix tried, but he missed. He throws out the Supernova inside of the pit. They're going to run inside the pit, try and finish it off, but he explodes. He managed to get off a couple of Fire Spirits as well. Gabby's taking a ton of damage. He rolls on back into Tims. A Sunray burns out Gabby. That's just enough, but a Cooling Blade misses from the axe. Fails to get the kill on Tims as he pops the wand to stay alive.
But sometimes like you're just playing the map, you're focused on your own game, you're like, oh, someone TP'd here like 15 seconds ago, top lane though.
Chain stunned into silence, so even as he gets off the call, he's probably taking too much magic damage. A little bit more. The Sandstorm eventually does do it, but it's going to cost two of their heroes. Nothing to say is online. He's got the Dragonlance Desolator build ready to go. Gabby sitting on the trees though, nothing to say. Not expecting this one. All of a sudden, the Cold Feet, you got the Ancient Embers. Congratulations, but it's gonna cost you two heroes as Gabby picks up a nice double kill.
Yeah.
Well, it's not stupid. It works.
Yeah, I mean, but it's surprisingly good.
Roll in, Boundless Strike first. They follow up with the Silencer. They're going to be able to catch Q before anything goes off. Meanwhile, Boke is trying to protect Armel right now, and it looks like he managed to do it. The cogs kind of separating the two of them, and the Templar Assassin is now stuck, surrounded by the Wukong's command. He does turn around, quickly kill Boke, but because this Wukong's command is such a good counter to the Templar Assassin, he just dies and dies again in these team fights. Now Tim's taking a whole heap of magic damage right now and is going to get Culling Bladed, but at the same time, Gabby is putting the screws to this Faith Beyond Leshrac. He gets an ultra kill there. Not going to chase after the Rampage, though. It's like super farm-oriented. Gabby playing very active with this Diffuser play. They're going to lose Boomy here right away. Boke does manage to hit a two-man Burrow Strike. The follow-up Boundless Strike only hitting nothing to say and missing the Phoenix, who's going to use the Supernova here. Boke trying to skitter away, but unfortunately, the Meld Strike from the low ground.
This is Roshan.
They have really been picking on him. He's fallen a bit when it comes to the net. We're still ahead of the axe, though. Faith Beyond. He dies. This Leshrac. I haven't been paying the best attention. It does cost him a number of deaths, but
no buyback.
Good deaths and bad deaths. Gabby choosing not to go for that one, but he jumps back down into the two-man call from Ame. Now the shots are raining in from nothing to say. He's picking at Gabby. Can he actually finish him off inside the Wukong's man? He turns into trickery for a second. It is running away. The BKB Sunray tries to jump to the trees, but Q denies him. Burnt to a crisp. A double kill for nothing to say. Looking for the triple as the roll away is going to be blocked by Ame. and they manage to get the Culling Blade onto him.
Just like dives in mid to kill some more creeps, and then they just kill him.
Well, TNC is not one to back down from losing one fight. They're chasing after a hasted nothing to say, and they just might get up. The Burrow Strike, the follow-up, rolling boulder hit, and that is going to be the Aegis going down. They're going to turn back. Gabby, he does have Wukong's command, is tempting to throw it out now, but he's not sure about where to place it. Why? Kind of going in and back out. Thanks to the force snaps, the BKB from Armel is allowing him to fight underneath Faith Beyond right now, but they do have to retreat.
And that's super impressive because he's being picked in the first phase.
Smoke on the low ground, hookshot immediately going out. The rest of LGD was backing away, but thanks to the hookshot, they're going to re-engage and bring down Tims. Now the rest of TNC, Gabby wasn't quite there. He was on the trees on the other side of the river. He's looking to join the rest of his allies now. Boom, he's going to be caught by Faith Beyond, blowing him up. The Supernova going out as well. Right as Gabby activated the Wukong's command. This is not where Gabby wanted to be, but they do manage to kill the Supernova. He's taking so much damage from Nothing to Say, though, trying to juke him out, but it's not going to happen. Nothing to Say. He does manage to output the damage, but he dies almost immediately afterwards. The Razor and the Sand King did too much damage to him.
TNC set up for this Roshan, though.
TNC, they've got really good AoE fight for this Roshan. Burst Strike on into the pit, but he's already been caught by the Split Earth. Boke, he's in trouble, and he's definitely dead. The rest of TNC still trying to find an opening here, and so it looks like Y was actually intercepting. He does die. Gabby gets off his ultimate here, but he has to get away. It's the Supernova. Now the call follow-up. The Rays are going to die to the side blades, and they Culling Blade down the Monkey King. They have no buyback on their cores, so nobody really does. That's why I love the neutral items that are so obviously support item. Yeah. You know?
Like
you don't get
the Philo Stone, and then like your darks are off and takes it from you anyways.
Jumping on the Boke, but Gabby's in position here. They get the right kind of chain stun here onto the Templar Assassin. No, they're going to go to the Phoenix instead. Silence him up, and Jin Q ends up dying. That means that they can stay inside this Wukong's command. Boke's coming back in. Burrow Strike on out, but he missed. The Yule Scepter going out from Faith Beyond, a defensive one that allows him to be able to survive through the initiation of the Sand King.
TNC is 30k gold. If they mess up at execution, or they can't kite the fight properly, they're going to lose.
Flicker. Yeah, the end disc. Tim's searching for a way out of this one. Oh, Armel, he was stuck inside of the cogs there and managed to use a hook shot. The Supernova is going to explode, re-stun him. Now the BKB is worn out. Faith Beyond can be there with Split Earth and the call as well from Ame's axe. He's dead for 90 seconds. And Boomy, well, you're going to fall as well. He does have buyback there, but it's been hard enough for TNC to be able to win these fights with all 5 of their heroes now left in a 3 versus 5. It seems a near impossible task. This, I believe, is where the fountain strategy comes to play. Boke, drawing him in as much as possible with his dead corpse, it seems. Is he going to come back down into the hook shot? Gabby does manage to get a really good boundless strike, but unfortunately, everybody is so damn tanky. He pops Wukong's command, they just fight through it. He ends up dying, and that's it. GG from TNC. LGD will take this series 2-0.